As the Iran-Israel war develops, Christians bring back stranded Israelis to Israel, this time by boat. This is ALIYAH News. Over the last nearly 2 weeks, the Israel-Iran war has dominated international news, bringing airspace closures and cancelled flights, leaving a number of Israeli holidaymakers stranded and OLIM due to take their ALIYAH flights in suspense. Jack and Debbie are members of our team in Cyprus, who were able to use their sailing boat to take a number of individuals on a 20-hour sea voyage back to Israel. Ari Abramovitz from the Land of Israel was aboard the first sailing and documented the journey.
Departing the marina, we will be en route to Haifa, returning on Friday.
So are you ready for this miracle? Are you ready? So I try to never leave Israel because I'm so afraid of the possibility of the gates shutting while I'm gone. But the mission called, and I went to speak at the Israel Summit in Texas, organized by our friends at Hayovel and the Israel guys, which ended up getting canceled anyways because of, quote, credible threats to our lives. But that's a whole nother story. Anyways, Chok Murphy's Law, Israel finally went for the head of the jihadist snake and attacked Iran right in the middle of my trip. And of course, the skies to the Holy Land shut immediately and indefinitely. Now, to say that this was distressing would be an understatement, because this isn't just any war. This could become a regional or global war at any moment, particularly at the beginning when nobody had any idea what was going on. And the thought of my wife and children huddled together in a bomb shelter without me to comfort them and protect them. The thought of my people and my nation in the land of Israel, and I can't be there with them, a part of this as it's happening. Well, it's hard to describe the anguish and the heartbreak. I cried more than I have at any point in my adult life. And at that moment, I would have given anything to get back home. I didn't know in my heart whether I would ever see my family again. That could sound crazy to you, but it's true. Anyways, I would have swam the backstroke through these shark-infested waters to get back. And so after prayer and consultation and deliberation, I decided that as long as the world skies were open, I needed to get as close to Israel as possible. So if the war did take a sharp turn, the sea would still be an option. So I booked a ticket to Cyprus and started practicing my backstroke. And then I get a call from my beloved friend Greg, who told me that he has friends who retired to Cyprus 7 years ago that may be able to host me at their house until I find a way back home to the land of Israel. And so he reached out to ask them if they could host me. And when he called me back, well, let's just put it this way, it's a phone call I will never forget. Greg said, Ari, you're not going to believe what I'm about to tell you. So here it is. He said, my friends, Jack and Debbie, are not just any people. They're very special people. They are Christian Zionists who love Israel and love the Jewish people. And after they retired, they thought to move to Israel, but they felt in their hearts that the land of Israel is for the Jewish people to live in, but they still wanted to be close. So they felt like if they moved to Cyprus, the day would come that they would be able to serve Israel and bless the Jewish people in a unique way from there. And years ago, Greg explained, they bought a boat and took a skipper navigation course, and now they know why. It was all for this moment, Captain Jack explained.
We moved to Cyprus about 7 years ago to be closer to Israel, to be near Israel, looking for opportunities just like this. To be able to, serve.
And so when this war broke out and Jews were stranded, you felt like, how did you feel at that moment?
Sad, shocked, but hopeful that, we could help in some small way.
I think this is more than a small way. Yeah. And what are you charging us for this trip?
Absolutely free.
Why would you do it? You could charge us thousands of euro for this.
Well, you know, I'm going to take it up with God, and we'll see. I think he pays better.
He does. And so they decided to sail stranded Jews stuck in Cyprus back home to their families. And Greg explained to me that they have one spot left on their very first maiden voyage to the Holy Land. And that spot, he said, that spot, Ari, is for you. I could not believe my ears, and the tears started to flow. I literally fell to my knees in gratitude that I was actually on my way home to see my wife and my children and be with my people in my land to weather this crazy storm of redemption together on our mountaintop in Judea. So Captain Jack, he said it would be between 20 and 30 hours at sea. I didn't care what it was. I was going home. And here we are now in the final hours of this sea-bound journey, and I can already feel the land of Israel in my bones. And it has been an adventure. Captain Jack, could you tell us where we are right now?
We're on the water.
On the water?
Yeah.
According to this, it looks like we're in Beirut.
Yeah, well, we're close. The GPS has been scrambled, and so we can no longer rely on this instrument. Warning.
We were circled by sharks. There were missiles overhead. Captain Debbie expertly maintained control over the boat to avoid a head-on collision at 3 a.m. I mean, we're 5 passengers here on this boat, and it's the entire political and religious spectrum. Okay, we're gonna do a quick introduction, like and Gilligan and Skipper too. That's what's happening now. So you are?
I am Debbie.
Jack. Captain Jack.
Captain Jack.
Nick.
Nama. Be shy. Say something.
Shimcha.
Yeah, my name is Lishai.
My name is Evelyn.
And there has been nothing but love and support and gratitude bonding us together. Anyways, there is so much more to share, but I'll end this video here with gratitude. Just gratitude to the creator of heaven and earth for sending me these 2 beautiful angels. You can see Captain Jack right behind me. Captain Debbie, Skipper Debbie, she's down taking a nap. They've been alternating all night. And you know, in this crazy world where the forces of darkness are seeking our death and destruction with all their might, to see these 2 angels of light rise up with hearts of zealous love for Israel and the Jewish people, you know, to bless us, to save us and bring us home to our families, well, I just think it's another sign that God is doing great things with us. And even greater things are in store. So may we merit, my friends, to see the full redemption soon in our days with our own eyes, and see the building of the Beit HaMikdash b'mhira b'yameinu. Amen.
An extraordinary reality in these times is that whilst most people would run away from war, Israelis have run towards it, seeking to return as quickly as possible. It is a great privilege to be part of making this possible. Israel, we are with you, we are praying for you, and we are standing by your side. For the coastlands shall hope for me, the ships of Tarshish first, to bring your children from afar, their silver and their gold with them, for the name of the Lord your God and for the Holy One of Israel. For he has made you beautiful. A special thank you to Ari Abramovitz for giving us permission to share his documentation. To find out more about his projects in Israel, visit The Land of Israel on YouTube. Thank you for watching and see you next time.